Hello, 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 and welcome back to the channel. My name is Asia Laria. It is Sunday. It is Easter Sunday. It is Resurrection Sunday. So happy Easter to you all. Today, I want to show you all how I got this, right? This to this. What is this? This is a spice called pimento seed, or some people call it allspice. It is widely used in the Caribbean, especially in Jamaica. It has a very romantic scent to it. It gives this food a lot of flavor. It's a must to have in your cabinet if you're making any type of Caribbean dish. But I don't like to see them in my food. I do not like to see them in my food at all. You know why? Because my dad, when we were growing up, he would use so many seeds in the food. And it was so annoying when I'm eating my food. I have to bite into it. Bite into it is not the best flavor. And you have to like pick them out of your food and stuff like that. It was just so annoying. So once I became an adult, one, I would kind of shy away from using them, or I would not use as much, right? So then a couple years ago, I started to blend them. So that's how I got this. So that's what I want to show you guys today, how I get this into this. These pimento seeds are straight from Jamaica, straight from yard. Right? Me and the kids, we went on vacation to Jamaica 2 years ago, and we were in St. Anne's, and a family member gave me these pimento seeds. They were drying them out in the yard, so I asked for some, and they gave me some, and I love pimento seeds, even though I'm not a big fan of them, seeing them in my food, but I love cooking with them and the flavor it gives and the scent they give the foods. I even seen on Twitter people call them reggae balls. These are, like I said, straight from Jamaica. They're very different from the ones that they sell in the stores. These are much more smaller in size. They have way much more flavor in size. They're way more romantic in size. The ones in the store, they're big and they don't have no flavor in them. So if you're going on a vacation or you know somebody coming up, tell them to get you some real pimento seeds, because these ones are the real deal. Okay? So let's get into it. So if anybody's wondering what this is, what my bananas are hanging from, they're hanging from a banana hanger that is not mounted into the cupboard, but it has like a command tape on it. So I love it. It's a space saver. It's a counter saver. I don't have a fruit basket, so the bananas usually just go wherever they can go. So I'll put the link for this in the description box so we all can have hanging bananas. So before we get into it, tell me you all, which one do you prefer? Whole pimento seeds or powdered? Whole pimento seeds or powdered? Tell me, okay? So let me show you all how I do it. So I'll be using my NutriBullet today, and this is the cup, one of the cups that come with the NutriBullet. So you want to get one of the cups that come with the NutriBullet. In the jar like so. Get a lid. See, I don't blend a lot at times because the jar that I put them in is not the biggest. Is everybody okay? Okay. So take that, and then I'm gonna use, this is just pimento seed residue because I blended some earlier actually. So I'm gonna use the double blade since I'm blending a seed. So use the double blade on the NutriBullet and then just tighten it. Also, please make sure your NutriBullet cup is very, very dry. Anything that you're using, make sure it's very, very dry when you're turning anything from like a hard grain into powder. Make sure it's very, very dry. So I'm just gonna take my NutriBullet and just looks very much blended thoroughly. I'll just take it off, give it a good shake, right? And then this is the jar that I stored in. So this is the jar I'm gonna put the blended pimento seed in. I've had this jar for a very long time. It was actually a jam jar. So anybody who knows me, they know Asia loves glass. Asia don't like plastic. So anytime I buy something and the jar is like really pretty or I need it, I will just wash it out and put it down. So I'm a jar girl, I'm a glass girl. When I carry my food to carry my food to work, my lunch is in a glass Tupperware. Even my kids, when they were infants, I bought them glass baby bottles. So I just hate plastic. I really, really do. So I'm going to put the blended pimento seed in this jar. Okay? Tell me, do you guys save your glass jars? Use glass Tupperware? Are you transitioning, to from plastic to glass? Or another one I use is stainless steel. Are you transitioning from plastic to glass or plastic to stainless steel? Let me know. Here's my plastic jar that I'm gonna put it in. Here is the pimento seed, finely, thoroughly blended. So I have a funnel. I know I do. It's somewhere here, but I don't know where my dear children put the funnel. So I'm going to use a plastic cup because it's, you can bend it. It's bendable to transfer the pimento seed, the blended one, to here and transfer it in the jar since I don't have my blender. And this cup is dry. It's very, very dry. Like I said, anything you're using when you're blending a grain or a spice or anything like that to a powder, you want to make sure any accessories you're using, they are very, very dry. Okay, so let me show you guys. So I have this here, the cup, the Smurf cup from Burger King. Okay, all down at the bottom. So before you pour it, make sure it's sitting up like this. Don't sit it down like that, of course, but make it sit up like this, and then just kind of clap it a little bit to make sure everything is come down. See if everything kind of came down. So then take my makeshift funnel and then you just want to pour it in the cup. If you have a funnel, you can just pour it straight into your glass container. So here we go. You can just clap it a bit, transfer it in there. And then I'm going to take my glass jar. You can use any glass jar. I even saved like the spaghetti jars. and then just bend it. Just bend it. Okay, so you just want to bend it. So just bend it and use your hand as a guard.
Mom?
Yes?
Mom, why do elves use jelly cake to know who elves are sick?
I don't know, babe.
I don't know why they use jelly cake.
You gotta ask them, okay?
They're in the hole.
And there you have it. Then you just wanna cock it back tight. And there you have it. So there you have it, people. That's how I got this to this. And I'll put this in my seasoning cabinet and use it whenever I need it. So I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.